today our society are facing huge challenge. And I think we really need urgently innovation, societal and environmental innovation.
I am standing next to Emily Taylor. Emily, welcome and tell us what you do.
So, hi, I'm an energy and climate consultant.
What does an energy and climate consultant do?
Well, it depends, but for me, I work a lot with public administration to help them do their 2050 climate plans.
And what do 2050 climate plans need to include?
Well, that's a huge question. They need to include pretty much everything: change in mobility, change in the way we are housing, insulation in the houses, change in the industrial activity. So yeah, it's a huge question. I wouldn't be able to answer it right now.
That's okay, but climate is a huge issue, so I can imagine it has a lot of huge needs. Well, but you've come to Hack Belgium, and what have you hoped to see, or what do you hope to find here?
So I think as a climate consultant, I'm pretty convinced that today our society are facing huge challenge. And I think we really need urgently innovation, societal and environmental innovation. And I think Hack Belgium is a good place to find innovation. So,
have you seen anything that piqued your interest, or you want to learn a little bit more about here?
So actually, I've seen some projects, but I'm really curious about what I'm gonna see next in the jury. Yeah.
Well, that's okay. I mean, there's a lot to do and a lot to wait for, so good for you. Tell us, do you have any tips or advice for people at home, or things that they should investigate more seriously when it comes to the environment?
Wow, again, huge question. Well, first thing, isolate your home to need less energy, and then of course try to use less your car. That would be a huge step, and be careful about what you buy. Try to buy locally for the food, and then maybe buy less things. Yeah.
That's good. Have you seen any trends that are coming up that people aren't aware about that you might be able to shed some light on? Trends and trends that are upcoming in the climate. For example, solar is relatively new now we're at the peak of the knowledge about it, but at one point it was early in the spectrum. Geothermal is now, people are just starting to get some awareness. Are there any other trends in environmental protection or conservation that you might know about?
Well, again, lots of trends. What could I pick in all those trends? I think the most interesting trends for me are behavior changes, and in mobility, for example, the car sharing. So that's a really interesting trend because it helps reducing the impact of cars.
Well, that is very useful, and thank you very much for joining us here today. Have a good time at Hack Belgium.